This is GMQC Sunday.
Good morning. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for waking up with us. I'm David Bohlman.
And I'm meteorologist Morgan Strackfine, and today is going to be the start of a warming trend.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to get better.
It is just going to get better, although a little concerning because we're in the middle of December. We should not be seeing the 70s on the 8-day forecast.
Right.
Yeah, so we are going to continue to track in some sunny conditions for us today. So good news there. Also, a completely different scenario waking up this morning for the Midwest as we are seeing those clear skies. Yesterday was a very active day, and of course we're hearing a lot more from southern Illinois as well as parts of Kentucky that are just trying to recover from the events that happened yesterday. So it is nice to see we're not dealing with any weather here in the Midwest, but temperatures are on the cool side right now. 34 degrees in Davenport, 34 as well in Moline, but again, we have that sunshine out there. We should start to see those temperatures rapidly begin to warm, and those feels like temperatures hanging out in the 20s so far because we do have some breezy conditions, winds coming from the southwest about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Those gusts will get up to around 30 miles per hour, so feels like temperatures today, although better than yesterday, still going to be in a factor for the afternoon as it'll probably feel about 5 degrees cooler than the actual outdoor temperature. Again, not too bad, but we are bringing in a lot more warmth as we head in the week ahead. We'll talk about that 70-degree day coming up in just a little bit. David.
All right, Morgan, thank you so much. And this morning, search and rescue efforts continue after more than a dozen tornadoes left a path of destruction in several states. Take a look at this video. You can just see some of that destruction that you can see here. And ABC's Elwin Lopez gives us a look at the response this morning as many towns look unrecognizable.
This morning, a desperate search underway. Rescuers racing to find survivors after a swath of tornadoes tore through 6 states. These before and after images showing the depth of the devastation in the city of Mayfield. Kentucky hit the hardest. The FEMA administrator today meeting with local officials, including the governor. He says at least 70 people have died, but warns that death toll will likely climb and could go over 100.
This is the hardest tornado event we've ever been through, and it's not just because of the property damage, but we lost a lot of good people.
The system seen from miles away. Eddie Knight capturing this video from his home.
He was coming right toward us. So I went and got in the basement with, my family and my pets and hunkered down there till it passed by.
In Mayfield, a candle factory demolished in the Twister's path. As many as 110 people believed to be inside when it collapsed.
It'll be a miracle if anybody else is found alive in it.
Kiana Parson Perez was one of more than 3 dozen people pulled from under the rubble.
The whole building fell.
Moments after, Kiana recorded this video calling for help.
Stop moving. We all stuck.
You can hear the cries in the background as she pleads for help. She was one of more than 3 dozen people rescued.
They got me out.
Another worker, Jamiron Hart, was rescued and rushed to the hospital, where he spoke to us from his bed.
And as soon as I entered the double doors, the wall to my right, just completely vanished. So my main focus was just try to make sure I can savor every breath I was able to take in.
Terrifying hours trapped in the debris around him, colleagues who did not make it.
I really didn't know if I was going to survive or not. I kept hearing people around me yell, "This person has died. This person's not responding." People were just panicking.
Many nearby structures reduced to mangled debris. Residents now going through the pieces of their lives reduced to rubble, salvaging everything they can.
I usually sit right here, and I had a gold sofa here. This is where my patients would sit.
Now Kentuckians pouring out into their communities, pulling together, helping one another as they face the unimaginable.
That was ABC's Elwin Lopez reporting for us this morning. And Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker visited Edwardsville, Illinois Saturday, where a tornado struck an Amazon warehouse Friday night. 6 people were killed in the collapse at that warehouse, and 1 injured worker was airlifted to a hospital. Search and rescue efforts, we're told, are continuing today, and crews have not been able to determine how many workers may still be under the rubble.
There's several different reasons. So there was a shift change going on. It's my understanding. They have vans that come in and they drop off the vans, and then people get in their cars and leave. So as this shift change was going on, the number of people in the building was varying. So
throughout the state at central Illinois, that damage is something that we're going to have to address. The loss of life here is the most important immediate thing that we're here for, and of course the people who've been injured. But I think we're going to be recovering from this in central Illinois for really months to come, and the state will be with them.
The Retail, Wholesale, and Department Store Union, which was been trying to organize a workers' union at an Amazon facility in Alabama, criticized the company for keeping the Illinois site open during a weather emergency. And Morgan, just a few minutes ago, I was on the phone with the Red Cross of Illinois, and they tell me that multiple volunteers from the Quad City area are in Edwardsville this morning. I'm told they've started a shelter and are helping those in need right now have a safe and warm place to be. And they're prepared to be down there for months, they said, if it's what's needed. But Morgan, weather-wise, what are they seeing right now?
You know, it's looking good news right now with the weather in terms of, seeing those clear skies. Now, the unfortunate thing with clear skies is it allows those temperatures to drop quite quickly during the overnight hours. So a little bit chilly down there. So, of course, Edwardsville is kind of near that St. Louis area. So they're sitting in the mid to upper 30s down there. But as you head into the afternoon, they are going to be dry. They will get those temperatures to warm, probably near that 50-degree mark for today as well. So, the weather will cooperate for them today as they do make those efforts, but it is good to hear that a lot of our Quad citizens are down there and offering that helping hand.
Yes, absolutely, and it's just devastating sights. We'll be sure to stay on top of that. Thank you. The time right now is 8:06 on your Sunday morning. Thank you for starting your day right here with us on Good Morning Quad Cities. Still ahead in our newscast, we're going to find out what is an AirTag and can people who have them use them to track your location without your knowledge.